And I think a lot what we don't talk about too is the past before you. Like a
Mm,
lot of people don't want to know people's history. I love, especially during the dating stages. Like, look, let me find out not who you been with, but like literally your character with these other relationships that you was with, because that all plays a part. Like in my mind, I'm thinking I'm being romantic, bringing candles, lighting them up, and then I'll go use the bathroom, and all the candles, like somebody blew them out. Like why? I had to find out that before me, she wasn't allowed to have candles at all. It was always you're gonna burn the house down, so there was no candles allowed in the house. So now it's just us two. It's just like if I didn't find out about her history, I'd have been like, man, who the hell keep blowing out my candles? It was her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Here
her.
I am
So it's
trying to be
like,
romantic, and you blowing out my
yes,
candle.
blowing out my candle. Like it's because she has that mentality that she, while she was with her parents, said, okay, we weren't allowed to have this. So even as an adult, it stuck with her. Now, if I don't sit here and talk about her past with her, I would have never known that, and I would have been like came at her side was like, yo, you keep blowing up my candles? Like, what you doing? Like, I'm trying to do this for you. And she's like, I don't want this done for me because it's never been done for me. So now I'm like, but it's her, if I sit here and I'm like, oh, well, your past ain't got nothing to do with me, who you been with, or you're with, like, it does matter because once that stuff circles back and then there's some characteristics that comes up and creep up, you're going to be like, where did that come from? And if you don't know stuff about her history, you're going to be lost in the present and you're not going to think of a future. That's it.
Oh, look at you,
that
John.
I like that, genre.
That
That's
little
good.
quotables,
Stop
little
it.
quotables. I mean,
Stop it. Stop it.
I
Grab
don't
that
find a
for the
title
bars
for
real
this
quick.
section.
caption. Grab that for
That's
the
your.
Instagram caption.
Yep.
Stop it.
That's
I don't even know what
you're.
that
Get
is.
the
So
little
y'all need
You're
to
bars,
stop.
man. Let's
absolutely
go.
correct, though, Jodner.
Let's
You're correct.
go.
Because my husband used to say, like, oh, I don't want to know about your past. And then when we would have those issues where, like, I get aggressive with him and not physically aggressive, but just the way I talk. And it'd be like, why are you like that? I said, see, I tried to tell you who raised me so you can understand what you were getting yourself into. But I don't want to know about your past. I'm not talking about the bodies that I
Yeah.
collected or the bones, whatever. I'm trying to tell you who I am. I think that in a relationship, you should take time to talk about who your parents are, where your parents come from, what kind of environment you grew up in. You see what I'm saying? Like me and Shirley, probably our moms are technically the same person. They're just in two different countries, right? That's it. But other than that, we have the same mentality where you can't be soft. Being soft is like a sign of weakness growing up with us.
Yeah.
So when I started to explain that to my husband, like I don't want to come off as weak, and then I started to learn to trust him. Now I feel confident in being like lowly with him. Like not that I'm lower than him, but lowly. Like I ain't gotta worry about how something's gonna get paid. I married somebody who's
You are lower than
responsible,
him.
you know?
You know what I'm saying? It's the man, the woman, and the child. You know what I'm saying? You read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? You are
Ooh,
lower than him.
ooh,
You know what I'm
Cliff,
saying? It
Cliff.
has to
You
be
I
what it
see
Here
you,
we
is.
go.
Cliff.
Here we
It is
go.
what it is. It is
Okay.
what it is.
Okay, I'll
Man,
let you
It,
woman,
have
it's
it. I
child.
am I
it.
am lower. I am lower. However, I feel confident that he's not going to abuse that
Oh
thought.
hell
He's
no.
not gonna he's
No.
not gonna
That
abuse
part
me
I'll
in that.
give you. You know what I'm saying?
Shirley
No.
You
don't
gotta
agree.
trust.
Shirley
You
paused
still
right
gotta trust a
there in
nigga.
that
You still gotta
moment.
trust somebody. You still gotta trust
Right.
somebody, you know what
I
I'm saying,
trust
to
that he's
lead you
not gonna be
somewhere.
abusive with that.
Exactly.
Shirley,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts? Because
Listen. On the flip side of what you just said, Cassandra, is the same thing. Like for me, my wife makes more money than me, and that's fine. I'm cool. But don't
yeah.
you ever bring that up in an argument. I don't care how soft it is. If you like, I
Oh,
don't know,
but I
bitch, I
pay
make
the
more money than
bills.
you. That's it. That's it. What do you need? Like,
Quit your job.
I don't, I don't care how soft you come with it. Like, you can't ever even joke. You can't joke. Like, hey, listen, nigga, I could pay your taxes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Listen. So it's cool. It's like I never have felt like, dang man, like I ain't really
You
bringing nothing. Like she
still
can
gotta
handle
be
everything
the head,
herself.
bro. You
I'm the
still gotta
help.
be the head.
Like I'm the help.
You, you
As
still
long as
have
she
to
don't
be the
ever
head, bro. Even though
ever.
you making
Yeah,
less.
you have to. You have to. Like as long and she never has. She never has brought it up, never
And
made me feel like ever. Like even in restaurants when it's just like, look, man, my money low. Like, you gotta be my sugar mama. She don't pull out her card to pay. She'll slide her card underneath.
Oh.
and then I'll take it and be like, let me go ahead and pay for it. Like that's how much of kind of like making sure that I'm not like thinking like, oh, I'm beneath or she throwing her money in my face. Like I like that's important.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's very
important.
important.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Because she's
that
letting you
shows
be a man.
but
Yes.
Shirley,
Yeah.
Shirley was the
Shirley
same
just
way,
said
bro. You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like I was, you know what I'm saying? She graduated college and all that. I didn't graduate college, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. I worked my way up, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm making
Yeah.
more money than her. You
To
know what I'm
lay in
saying?
the
But
pool
when
while
she was
my
making more
dog
money than
working
me,
hard.
you know what I'm saying? When she was making more money than me, she ain't never make it seem like that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never make it
Yeah.
come off like that, bro. Because she understood. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? A man got to be a man. You still got to be the head
Yeah.
of the household type shit. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
I'm
you
making
can't.
more money. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But I don't make it seem like okay, but you under me, like foot on the neck
Yeah.
type shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm still keeping
Nah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You gotta let a man be a man too. And financial is not the only way for the man to be the head of the household. I agree that a man is head of the household. Do I agree that I'm lower than a man? No. Um, I feel like,
That was
especially in
some
a
eyes over
marriage,
there.
we're side by
No.
side in a marriage because where you're weak, I'm strong. Where I'm weak,
Amen.
you're strong. So there is no lower. I feel like we're like side by
True.
side. But
True.
We're
I
teammates.
do believe 100%. I guess it's traditional gender roles. I 100% believe in them. I think it's important for children to see it and to be
Amen.
raised in it. I feel it's important for little boys to see their fathers as the head of the household because that builds character within the little boy. I feel like it's important for girls to see how their father is taking care of the household and loving on their mom and being
Mm-hmm.
supportive because then that's the type of dudes they're going to go after as well because
Completely agree.
I just think all of that is very important, and I think it's very important to let a man be a man. To diminish a man or emasculate a man,
Ooh.
which a lot of women do, and they do it unknowingly. I know there was times I did it unknowingly, being growing up trying to be the strong woman and all that stuff. So I mean, Cliff had to check me a lot of times
A
because
lot.
again, um,
I'm just sorry, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with two parents, bro. I seen how it was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I
yeah,
had
and
to
I
check you,
did
bro. I
it.
was like, hey, this ain't how it
Yep.
goes.
I grew up with a single mom who did everything herself. So I came
Yeah.
into a relationship like I'm gonna just do everything and he felt like, well, what you need me for? I'm just here. If you can do
Ooh.
everything, what do you need me for? So
Yeah.
I had to realize that listen, Shirley, you're not by yourself anymore. You're not independent. You're actually in a relationship. And it's tiring. I don't want to do all that shit no
Yes.
more.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an
Yep.
independent woman. No,
Yeah.
I want a soft life. You want to take out the
Thank
trash?
you.
Sure, I
Do
ain't
it.
gonna fight and argue with you.
Do
Hmm.
it.
You be a
Pump
man.
your gas. Uh-huh.
Pump
Yes,
the
every
Mm-hmm.
gas,
Saturday,
take
Cliff
care
gets
of all the
up
cleaning
and
of the
takes the car
cars.
to
You
gas.
know what I'm saying?
Cliff,
Make
I'm
you know what
talking.
I'm
Cliff,
saying?
I'm talking. Every Saturday, he takes the car and puts gas in the car. I don't have to worry about it. I don't even know how much a gallon of gas is right now. I couldn't tell you.
A
Well.
lot.
Well.
A lot.
So
Well.
like, I I hop in the I'm a passenger seat princess. Cliff's driving. Like I'm not doing it. Whereas before I'd be like, it's my car, I'm driving my car.
Yeah.
Like, you get in
Yeah.
your car, you drive your car. Like now it don't matter what car we're in. I'm hopping in the passenger and I'm sightseeing. Like and I'm happy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But you still had to lower, you had to become unlearned of what you
yeah,
grew up in to be comfortable and
absolutely.
confident enough that Cliff is not going to abuse this
Yeah.
and, beat me over my head with this or get beside himself and be like, I'm the man, I'm the man. I think
Yeah.
because I saw men do that. I saw men remind a woman who they are and they pay the bills. In my mind, I was like, I'm gonna make sure, even in my Christian mind, I'm gonna make sure that I'm always wiser than the man I married. That was my mindset. I gotta be slicker. I gotta be wiser. I gotta be faster. Sometimes you gotta be stronger. And then when you meet your match, they bring you to shame. You meet your match. Because I ended up marrying a Haitian man who grew up in a house with a mother and a father who saw gender roles. So here I go, not having gender roles, low key telling my mom Happy Father's Day. Roland used to correct the heck out of me in the beginning of my dog. It was like I would say something, boom, it don't go
I
like
would
that in a
impress you
marriage. We
too.
gotta
Yeah,
get
I
it
would
right.
impress you too.
No,
Happy
no,
Father's
but
Day.
I'm saying the
What?
truth
That's your
is the
mom.
truth.
No, what?
No, but
Exactly.
remember, Cliff, when you grow up in certain environments, you are
I
raised
don't
to
give a
think it
damn. My
is
mom would have never
okay.
claimed Father's Day, bitch. She would have let
Nope,
him have his day,
my
bitch.
mom actually expected it when people would tell her, people would tell my mom Happy Father's Day. No lie. Her homeboys and stuff would tell her Happy Father's Day. So we kind of grew up thinking it was okay until I came into a marriage where I saw that no matter what I did, even if Rodlin go to glory and I'm left with my kids, I can never replace, I can't be a man. I cannot be a father. I'm not equipped to be a father.